The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Columbus Clippers.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, Timothy Jarvis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home. Now in the box, Adam Frazier looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Fernandez.
Stepping in, Eric Marcus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this pitch is taken on the inner half.
Ball four, take the base.
Into the box now, Carmen Fernandez. 0-1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down broad. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hicks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. Digging in, Christopher Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Leading off the inning, Stephen Chu. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Stephen.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now at the plate, David Hernandez comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Hernandez.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take. At the plate, number 64, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Play ball. That's ball four.
Ready for another shot now. Carmen Fernandez. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zones. And I think it made the decision to move.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard.
So striding in, Bobby Williams. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Striding in, Christopher Hicks.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Let's play ball. 3.
So coming to the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground.
Run it out, run it out.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass.
Digging in to try it again, Lawrence Sykes.
Lawrence Sykes.
Hey, roll it up here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Snap throw to third.
Hey, nobody out now.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in once again, Timothy Jarvis. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt.
You got to go
out of the way.
And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the runner will score from second. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Nice hit.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by one, D-Row. That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Pops this one up. Gonzalez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Here now.
Time for baseball.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
Digging in, Albert Casto. On the season, he's hitting a very
field.
productive 320.
Casto.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is it. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild. Now to the plate, Raymond Kang is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike taken to throw.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Buddy Lundy. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Buddy Lundy.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And over to third now is the runner.
Play ball.
Standing in, Eric Marcus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Clippers.
First delivery to him on the way.
Eric
Fouled away.
Marcus.
And guys, you take a look at our... Coming to the plate now, Bobby Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bobby Williams.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate. And next will be the versatile Tyler
Batting
Naquin.
third.
Comes off an
The
0 for
center
4
fielder.
in last night's ball
Tyler
game. In there for strike
Naquin.
1.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Timothy
Batting
Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Timothy Jarvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marcus,
come on,
the
big
runner
dog,
at
stay
first
hot.
with 2 gone.
Steal.
Runner goes. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Hey, we got one.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, number 3.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Digging in, Carlos Ramirez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Oh, wild. Down. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, Tommy Franklin. He
Now
scored
batting,
after reaching
second
on a
baseman,
walk in his first
Tommy
at-bat. A
Franklin.
wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild. So stepping in, Stephen Chu.
Batting 6th,
He's
The
ready.
right
Here's
fielder.
the first offering.
Steven.
And he'll hold
Chu.
off on the slider here to start the. Ready now, David Hernandez, looking for
Batting
better
7th,
results than last
first
night when he
baseman,
went 0 for 4 in that
David.
one.
Inside ball.
And that's inside
Hernandez.
for a ball, 1-0.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Albert Casto. He
Leading off
singled
for
his
Louisville.
last time up.
The
One
right
of the
fielder.
keys to securing
Albert
a win. They want to keep the
Castro.
pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Stepping up to the plate, Raymond
The batter.
Kang.
Second go
0 for
one right
1
here.
here in the early going.
Raymond Kang.
This is line to left. But
Three.
coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And the runner not
Play ball.
tagging.
First base.
2 men on, 2 out, and digging into
The
bat
batter,
next,
number
it'll
9.
be Jose Peraza. Hit the other
Jose
way out toward right field. Moving under at Chu. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony
Left fielder.
Romero. He'll look to
Tony
bounce back after striking out his
Romero.
last time up.
Let's turn it.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. He's
Runner,
set.
yes, yes.
Here it comes. He's running. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw. Next will be the
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter,
catcher,
Timothy Jarvis.
Timothy
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jarvis.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Casto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard.
So the
got
lineup
one here.
flips over and
Now
digging
batting,
in, Tony
the left
Romero.
Tony.
And let's roll
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Soft liner towards short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, Raymond Kang. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw down to third. Ready with the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher, Timothy
from the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Romero sprinting after it. He won't have a play.
All right,
and this should finally get him on the board.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
Digging in now, Philip Rainey, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Baseman,
now the 2-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now batting, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a dive, but he's back in.
Peraza.
Hey, now gets ground
ball.
From
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony Romero. In there, now the throw.
Oh.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Albert Casto. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he'll get back in standing.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll, huh? Hey, no one down here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. The 0-1 fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In now, Timothy Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hit.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Way to go. You're here.
And
You're
this
here.
will kick off the base of the wall. Naquin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now. And what's the third base coach doing? Not doing his job. And here's Jose Peraza.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Louisville Bats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Monty Belanger pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that's a wrap.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Columbus Clippers and the Indianapolis Indians. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Alan Rutledge, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been.
Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Naquin.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike. Into the box, Danny Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians,
the high fastball is in there. Now at the plate, Lawrence Sykes, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Adam.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
from the belt, kicks and deals. Snap throw to third. Stepping up now, Michael Comstock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Play ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Kramer. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 0-1 the count.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Timothy Jarvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Philip Rainey.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Comstock comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Freeman.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, number 64, hitting a little over 250 coming. Softly hit here to the left side.
Stay right here, on the bag,
On to first as they get the double play. Ready for another chance. Carmen Fernandez. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw. In fact, he'll just... Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Timothy Jarvis, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last...
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Elliot Yastrzemski. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
The 0-1 delivery. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box now, number 64. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
4 runs on 8.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. A compelling matchup of division contenders between the Columbus Clippers and Stephen Brault is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Naquin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got to... What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Jarvis.
hard on the ground toward short. Gonzalez ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining.
Striding into the box, number 52 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
The 0-1 pitch.
All right, hang on. Right here.
There for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Philip Rainey, and their runners at the corners now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Frazier will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So striding forward now, Stephen Chu. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Chu.
Hey, needs you right here. One time.
Comes
Let's go.
set and the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Coming to the plate now, David Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No walks yet. Here's the delivery, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 64.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
The 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Brault is calling for it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run score. Kramer on at first, nobody out.
15.
Runners off for second. Strike called, now the throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
The right fielder, number 32.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Pitch popped up. Marcus in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Another one sent foul, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 0-2 once more. Right side. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
William isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game. Standing in, Philip Rainey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Philip Rainey.
Grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
This is hit softly to third.
Pick up the ball.
To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now in the box,
Hey,
Timothy
right here,
Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go now. One time.
From the stretch. Drilled to the
Stand
left
up,
side.
stand up, stand up.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Philip Rainey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Stephen Chu. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, David Hernandez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they get them both. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kramer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Jarvis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard toward the right side for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Sights is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach.
Triple-A baseball for you. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis, and it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Nice hit. Way to get on.
Coming to the plate now, Philip Rainey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Rainey.
Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded weakly to the left.
Come on.
Up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Timothy Jarvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5?
Ready to take his hacks again, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good
hold on,
power.
right here.
Had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back
down the line, get down the line, see if it falls.
And no one can get there as it falls. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. At the plate, Stephen Chu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Chu.
The 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box now, David Hernandez.
Number 10, David.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Comstock is in pursuit, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So striding in, Carmen Fernandez. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Timothy Jarvis will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Ready to take his hacks again, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
11-3, the final score in this contest. The Clippers put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Number 72 earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious
A coach approaches a player with a thought about his progress. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this.
Let's play ball. 3.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. In there, now the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get it. Striding in, number 6. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 6.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Let's play ball.
Settling in now, Eric Marcus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Clippers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Eric.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Batting second, the left fielder, Bobby Williams.
Let's play ball.
Striding forward, Tyler Naquin, and he's been
Batting
swinging
third,
it well the last couple of games.
Tyler.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. So coming to the plate, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jarvis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jarvis is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game.
Line to the right side. Schreiber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Chris Quevedo. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up. Marcus on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even
striding in once again, Lloyd Schreiber. He reached on a single in his first try, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready for another shot now. Chris Quevedo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Leading off the inning, Timothy Jarvis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
On that ball. Great job.
Now to the plate, Stephen Chu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything.
Digging in, Timothy Jarvis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to wind up his extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now
at the plate, Stephen Chu.
Stephen Chu.
Comes set with the 0-1. Softly hit to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Timothy Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Timothy Jarvis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Jarvis.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
He's set and the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
13 hits, 1 error.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Timothy Jarvis.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Two home runs in 3 days.
So digging in now, Curtis Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that base. Entirely too high.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off. And that. So stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ground ball right side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Now that's popped up. Saldana is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Ready now, Timothy Jarvis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Down the first baseline.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Saldana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Hey, let her rip here.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team? At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Columbus Clippers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Danny Salazar hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Herb McLuhan was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to the The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Riley McCarthy, the right-hander. Digging in now, Bill Gustafson. He went deep in the contest last night.
Bill.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now batting, Miguel Marmolejo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Eric Marcus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Eric Marcus.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, that was a good at-bat. Nice hit.
He obviously
right
was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count.
Hey, let's go.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Hey, stay hot now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Naquin rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Steven Chu.
The 1-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double. In now, Miguel Marmolejo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Stepping up to the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Now at the plate, George Huntley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen. Into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 offering. Line towards center field.
You're scoring.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Alford looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire.
Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
As it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Stephen Chu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One hit's all they get.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Columbus used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Riley McCarthy earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.
For the victorious Clippers, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left.
Damian. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Timothy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Rosario. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just... Ready for another chance. Bill Gustafson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Striding forward now is the DH. Fernando Rocha. He reached on a single in his first try. In there. Now the throw.
0-1.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on.
Your pitch right here. Let's
Coming
go,
to the
kid.
plate now, Timothy Jarvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jarvis.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Naquin on third with 2 out.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
Hit hard on the ground at first.
Come on, run it, run it, run it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Bill Gustafson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Runner back safely.
Nobody here, nobody.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to get down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Into the box now, Alfredo Cedeno set to deliver the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Oh, wild pitch. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Striding into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Marmolejo is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Bill Gustafson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Gustafson.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now. It's stepping into the box. Timothy Jarvis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the back as it's off the left field wall. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Philip Rainey, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
No one better right now, kid. Here we go.
This is flared out towards second.
Find the ball.
Knee high, he barehands it. There's one. Safe. And this game is tied. Remarkable effort there, but he couldn't keep the run from scoring. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
You're scoring.
Rosario is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Columbus Clippers smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Cody Anderson gets the win in relief. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the Tuki Toussaint, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Tyler Naquin.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding.
Leading off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The second baseman.
In there, no balls and a strike. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Francis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Batting third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Leading off for Columbus, the catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 36 on the year for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely...
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Pitch inside the throw, and no throw.
Hey, come on now,
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Now
Timothy Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. William ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Chu.
Hit out towards second. Culberson, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Hey, needs you right here. Needs you.
Now batting, the catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go. Get your pitch, huh?
First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walking.
Timothy Jarvis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, get a good one up
now
there,
batting, right fielder, Stephen Chu.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Come on,
high
dig,
in the
dig,
air
go on.
out towards shallow right. Soriano is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Hey, be patient.
Standing in, Timothy Jarvis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
I can see it and rip it.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent. Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory.
Time of the ball game.
If it were only
3 hours
always that easy,
59
right?
minutes.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League tonight.
Batting fourth.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jarvis.
On a line, that's a base hit. Now in the box, Stephen Chu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stephen Chu.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Tomlin with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that out into a double.
Let's go,
Number 64.
Digging in, number 64. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Philip Rainey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it
so
right here.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Timothy Jarvis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Yanked on the ground down the line.
Get here.
Presley comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Ruiz racing back. Gone. And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series. And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Columbus get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Phil Maton gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
They left 6 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Columbus Clippers and the Gwinnett Stripers. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Jarvis.
From the stretch. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by
Halfway.
one run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on the... So striding in, Timothy Jarvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shot toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now, Tommy Francis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Striding in, Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jarvis.
In the air now, out to left. Wiseman has a play, 1 away. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
Wiseman is there to make the catch, and Ellis by giving up just... Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Let's go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out...
Striding in once again, Timothy Jarvis.
Timothy Jarvis.
First offering on its way. On the ground, back up the box,
no,
and it'll get
you're scoring.
into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well. Digging in and looking for more, Philip Rainey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Rainey.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, number 12. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and...
Now to the plate, Timothy Jarvis coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
Nice rip.
Come on,
and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, nice swing. That was a good piece. Attaboy.
Digging in, Philip Rainey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the...
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is...
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball. It's the show.
Let's play ball.
Batting second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Williams.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Standing in, Timothy Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Tilson racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. At the plate, Richard Funk. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. No balls and 1 strike. Fellas, our visiting team. Digging in, Brian Prado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's a cold strike about.
Out. 3. He's out. 4. Take the base. Out.
So digging in now, David Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
Too low, 1-0.
Play ball.
Ready now, Eric Marcus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman.
Hey, seat up, drive
First
the other
pitch
way.
coming, here it is. This pitch is popped up. Gomez moving to his left, 2 gone.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Alan Allegri. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Play ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, Richard Funk. He reached on a single in his first try.
Richard.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, Sam Travis. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. But he's back in standing.
Play ball.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin.
Leading off.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two.
Now batting, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Timothy Jarvis.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Play ball.
Hey, your
Digging
pitch,
in
your
now,
pitch right
number
here.
64. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
64.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's out.
And a good fastball there, but this just. Stepping up now, Philip Rainey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rainey.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Play ball.
In now, Ryan Goins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ryan.
There's a fastball on the inner third. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Tilson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Charlie.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. Now at the plate, Rick Gomez.
Now batting, catcher, Rick.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman.
Leading off for Columbus, the designated hitter, Mike.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup.
Digging in once again,
Now
Jose
batting,
Santiago.
fielder,
He'll swing it from the left side right here. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw. Ready for another shot now. Timothy Jarvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Goins has got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box, Timothy Jarvis.
Now batting, catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. 2-run score. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, D-Road, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
Let's go, kid.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now
at the plate, number 64. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here it comes, 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tilson has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. But not before they claim the lead here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now at the plate, Stephen Chu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Popped him up.
Dig, 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 dig. Go, 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 go.
Allegri over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit. No error.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the hitting.
Line score for our
Who knows how long this will last.
For the victorious Clippers, 10 runs, 15 hits.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we. Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
This is on the ground over to first. Reed brings it in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready for another chance. Timothy Jarvis, runner in scoring position.
Let's get ready.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short.
Hold up, right here on the back.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Alan Allegri. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down in time as he just gets the tag down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined into left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You were all over that one. That was
just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and fade it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready once again, Stephen Chu. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, number 6.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reed picks it up to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And into the box now, Rick Gomez. He singled his last time up. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Striding into the box, Timothy Jarvis. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Can he get up and get him? Goins with the slide. Got him. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So striding forward now, Rick Gomez. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, keep going up there.
Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, need you right now. Come on, keep it going.
0-1 the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Striding forward now is the DH, Richard Funk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitch.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Columbus pick up win number 70 to top the division. Caden Letier claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from.
Let's play ball. Three.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Casto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Albert.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. Standing in, Stephen Chu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1.
Let's play ball.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Row.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
Casto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. On to first, a double play. Now in the box, Marcus Marchand. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Play ball.
Digging in, number 64. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball.
Batting 8. the first baseman, David.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tony Romero. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Romero.
And that's on the outside corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Walters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buddy Bundy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Now he extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's running in there. Now he's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try.
Play ball.
So our situation as the bases loaded, two men out, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes into score? At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He drove home two with a single in his last plate appearance.
Jarvis.
Yanked fouled off to the right. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Romero is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Romero. He singled his last time up. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Well, you know, he had a good...
Now at the plate, Darrell Kuhn. Here comes the first pitch.
Darrell Kuhn.
And we got two down now, two down.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Raymond Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Timothy Jarvis. A hit in two tries so far.
Timothy Jarvis.
Make the turn, find the ball, find the ball.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
The batter, number one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Philip Rainey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Casto. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. Striding in, Albert Casto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, Timothy.
This is pulled into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. So striding in, Marcus Marchand. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Play ball. He's out.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Columbus Clippers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
9 hits, no errors.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight
Let's play ball.
Now to the plate, Tommy Franklin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball in there for a called.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Leading up for the Clippers.
First offering on its way.
Eric.
First pitch curveball runs in.
Good eye, attaboy. Great take.
So coming to the plate, Bobby Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Tyler.
First delivery to him on the way.
Play ball.
Digging in, Timothy Jarvis.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Franklin gloves it, and there's out number 2. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup. Striding in once again, Timothy Jarvis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Line towards center field. Walters is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher, Timothy.
Ready with the first pitch. Jarvis. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
All right,
but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in to try it again, Philip Rainey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. At the plate, Stephen Chu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Runner's on his way to third. Don't want to forget about him. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Digging in and looking for more, Timothy Jarvis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Find the sweet spot right
no
there.
mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The second baseman, Philip Rainey.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So digging in now, Stephen Chu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Stephen Chu.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring.
Lundy
go hard.
is there. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. And ready now, Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances. as a professional.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Swing and a looper to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and he's out going for 3rd. 10-4, the final in this game. The Bats get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Monty Belanger earns win number 15. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. A matchup of teams.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Andres Ortiz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here swinging the bat left-handed.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then.
One down.
But I'll tell you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jarvis.
Bullet back up the middle. Cedeno patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Now batting, Timothy Jarvis.
Catcher, Timothy.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul.
That's foul.
Come on, big guy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
On the bag.
Oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in now, Stephen Chu. And their runners at the corners now.
Stephen Chu.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Castilla. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, George Silva. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. In now, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, you can do it. No one
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second.
Hang on. Right there, right
is up with it, and that's out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andres Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. So a big moment here, and standing in, Tawn Connors. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's in there easily as the throw bounced. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Peterson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? At the plate, Philip Rainey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
4 runs on 9 hits.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage. Riley McCarthy will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in bat. Does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys.
Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside?
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. William blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Richmond takes charge, and he's got it 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors.
Hey, one away.
Now at the plate, Elias Richmond. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. This one's flared out toward left. William has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Come on.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to. Now at the plate, Elmer Valdez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Elmer Valdez.
First offering on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball.
Ready for another shot now. Timothy Jarvis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Naquin isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Better way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Into the box, Stephen Chu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 31, Stephen Chu.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. Digging in once again, Stephen Chu.
The right fielder, number 31.
Throw over to the bag, and he is out on the tag. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. Ready for another chance, Timothy Jarvis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
10-4, the final in this game. Columbus win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year.
12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Riley McCarthy. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, a match. Into the box now, Johnny Clevenger. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Oh, wild pitch. Is able to knock it down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Striding into the box,
now
Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Right here.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. In to score, the runner from second.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Clevenger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ready once again, Timothy Jarvis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Hold it here, hold it here.
Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Doing better up there. Here we go.
Coming to the plate now Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that time run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cedeno ranging back and gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be, well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
6th day, Columbus crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Dave Beckett, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Batting second, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And that's in there for a strike. Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run on 2. So striding forward now, Philip Rainey. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Philip Rainey.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Play ball.
Stepping in, number 64, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Number 64.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Now in the box, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Had a swing right there.
Boy, D-Row, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right.
Digging in, Raymond Kang, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Runners on the move for second. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. At the plate, Stephen Chu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game. Standing in, Darrell Kuhn.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Timothy Jarvis.
Belted high and deep into right center. Casto looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ball.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Timothy Jarvis. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard to the right, but foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Clippers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adam Plitko earns the win, his second.
Clippers,
so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale. Striding in, Darrell Kuhn. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Settling in now, Albert Casto. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Throw over to third here, and that's the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So no hesitation that time fielding the bunt as he rolls the dice on the lead runner, and they get him over at third.
Leading off for Columbus.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Philip Rainey. 4 hits in 11 tries. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. The tag, and he is out.
Well, that's not a good look. No.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Raymond Kang. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Into the box now, Timothy Jarvis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Timothy.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Smoke that one. Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Batter number 1, second baseman.
So striding in, Philip Rainey. He singled his last time up. Pops this one up. Peraza backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog.
Coming
right
to the plate,
time,
Timothy Jarvis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Philip Rainey becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Mike.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Albert Casto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitches a cold throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Here we go.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
This year against right-handed pitching, Jarvis is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Let's go. No, he's scoring.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So we got him swinging. Philip Rainey is the second out in the 7th inning.
The batter, number 6.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Jarvis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Timothy Jarvis. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. William rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in, Philip Rainey. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Second baseman, Philip Rainey.
Come on, big guy. See
The
it, drive
2-2.
it. See it, drive it.
He's up right here. You're good. You're good.
To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Clippers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Right. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this quick 2. Stephen Brault gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lawrence Sykes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
So digging in now, Philip Rainey. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Rainey.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 64 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Ready now, number 52 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Striding in once again, Timothy Jarvis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sweat is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error.
At one time right now.
Digging in to try it again, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Here we go, one time like a big dog. Hey, let's go, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Steve Merca. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis.
Good one. Drive it, kid.
Timothy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
On the back, pick it up,
and that is off the wall in right field. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
That was the swing right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Philip Rainey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Kramer. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Timothy Jarvis.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Sweat. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So a big moment in the ball game here. Stephen Chu. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Gonzalez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So stepping in, number 64, switch hitter batting left here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now batting, Timothy Jarvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
The batter, number 1.
A pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Philip Rainey, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Hit out toward second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Stepping up now, number 64. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to...
Let's go, big fella.
Digging in now Timothy Jarvis. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home. Throw won't get him. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Philip Rainey. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. In now, Stephen Chu.
The right fielder, number 31, Stephen.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they will get to force it third, and that's that.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
13-4 the way this one ends. Columbus scored a lucky 13 in this one. Walter. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball.
Play ball. He's safe.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Tyler Naquin.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Guys, we take a look at... Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
There's one on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag. Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jarvis.
High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he... Digging in for his second at-bat, Andres Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the... Now at the plate, Jason Capps. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone!
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Timothy Jarvis.
Hey, let her rip right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There goes the runner. So he'll hit runners total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third. And don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Smoke on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do in today's day and age of bullpen down your throat.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Elmer Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been...
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Yeah, great job right there.
He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping into the box, Stephen Chu. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
The 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Richmond backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Toledo used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kenny Babcock earns his 8th victory of the season.
On 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Play baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jarvis.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
First pitch on its way. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andres Ortiz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here, and he'll dive back in safely. stretch. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ready to take his hacks again, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Ready for another chance, Charlie Novak. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had play so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break.
And he's called out on a close play at third. Timothy Jarvis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andres Ortiz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ortiz.
A wild pitch, but the catch. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play. Ready for another shot now. Timothy Jarvis, runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Timothy Jarvis will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
You're here.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game. Digging in once again, Philip Rainey, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-3 game now.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Striding into the box, number 64. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
All right, come on, baby.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, Mike Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Peterson is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
The first baseman,
coming to the plate now, David Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Columbus Clippers.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Riley McCarthy, the right-hander from Arizona. Stepping into the box, Tommy Francis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good fastball down around. So striding forward now, Edgar Ruiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as leading off the inning, Timothy Jarvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Soriano is there, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning.
All right, one time,
Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis.
Catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Naquin is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now in the box, Stephen Chu. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2-2. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors in it. Ready once again, now Timothy Jarvis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jarvis.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first.
You can beat it. Move.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
now
Tommy Francis runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is well behind the plate. That's an digging in, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left.
Make the turn, find the ball.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Oh, behind the back. What a flip for one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was at the plate. Timothy Jarvis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Jarvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases.
Hold it there.
William heads for the plate, and a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Yeah, make the turn, pick up the ball.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Clippers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show.
Ball 4, take the minute. Batting third.
Hey, we got no
Here
up.
comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Ruiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line drive, snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
First
Let
offering
big
on
guy.
its
Here
way.
we go.
High in the air out to center field. Allen on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Mark Presley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Striding in, Rex Delgado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Jarvis.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Sit down.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Digging in the switch hitter, Philip Rainey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Got him to go down swinging there. Philip Rainey goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. On the ground to the right side.
Come on.
He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Tommy Francis. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Jarvis.
Come on, Chief. One
First
time.
delivery
Here we
to
go.
him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's thrown to right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, good job.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Rock. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So striding in, Stephen Chu.
The right fielder, number 31, Stephen Chu.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Allen is there to put it away and finally put an end to the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Timothy Jarvis, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
The final line score for our ball game.
A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunities.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right?
Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin.
Come on, let it fly right here.
The center fielder, Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside. So coming to the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Timothy Jarvis.
Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster
Dig,
right here.
dig.
And it eats him up a bit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is in there. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Hey, let it fly.
Standing in,
right
number
here.
64. Eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. On, he pops it up. Casto ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Rex Delgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Struck called, now the throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allowed. Digging in, Lee Ryu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just away at third. And it's far too late as he steals second with ready now, Timothy Jarvis. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again, Timothy Jarvis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to...
Striding in once again, Timothy Jarvis. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
The next 0-2. Popped him up. Delgado in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
Come on, baby. See you drive.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching? Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Timothy Jarvis. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Number 31.
At the plate, Stephen Chu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Come on, dig.
Straight up. Casto has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits.
Well, win in advance is the name of the game, and that's just what they've done. Congrats to them, but it's just going to get harder for them left in the tank to take it into the next round.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and...
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Adam Pletko, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. So stepping in, Jay Arroyo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Coming to the plate now, Burl Peterson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So first and third with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may...
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Leading off the inning, Timothy Jarvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Fred Moffitt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Leading off the inning, Timothy Jarvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Now batting, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, nearly like a big dog, right time.
First offering on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swinging a hard hit ball. Right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
The 2-2 takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
The right fielder,
digging in now, Stephen Chu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run on 3 hits. No.
One time right now.
Stepping up now, Timothy Jarvis, and their runners at the corners now.
Jarvis.
First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
He's set. The 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jarvis.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Philip Rainey.
Right side.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
Cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League.
Let's play ball.
In now, Jay Arroyo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight.
Plays it one
at
now.
the plate, Earl Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball. Now at the plate, Eric Marcus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Clippers, the third baseman, Eric.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher, Timothy.
He's set and the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Williams stands at second with two gone. Hit out towards second.
Right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Fred Moffitt. 0-1 count and the pitch. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Play ball. 3.
Into the box, Stephen Chu.
Batting 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Stephen Chu.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Play ball. 3.
Striding into the box,
hey,
Sean Rodriguez.
High Valley, the first baseman, number 19.
And it's fouled away.
Sean Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Mitch Walding.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Mitch
Ready
Walding.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rick Duff. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rick Duff.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, David Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
David Hernandez.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Marcus. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Now looking to throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing.
Let's go now. One time.
He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ready for another chance, Bobby Williams.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bobby Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
Let's play ball.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Play ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Jarvis.
From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go hard. Let's go.
One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So striding forward now, Philip Rainey. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Stepping into the box,
right fielder,
Stephen Chu.
Stephen Chu.
Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing here as he clears this one over toward first.
Find the ball.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Second baseman, Philip Rainey.
So 1-1. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. On to first, a double play. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the infielder, Sean Rodriguez. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll just hang on as both runners. Digging in and looking for more, Earl Peterson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Ready for another shot now, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Jarvis.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Duff sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Starting to run out of innings here as they... Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side.
Find the ball.
Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Philip Rainey.
Right place. Need you here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Stephen Chu. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, keep it going.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away.
Let it fly right here.
Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from 3rd, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Digging in once again, number 64. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at 2nd. The potential winning run at 1st with 1 away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now in the box, David Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. This is on the ground over to 1st. Throw to 1st is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over. Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game.
Needing 3 straight wins to remain alive in a postseason series, this manager tries to focus his team on today's task.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Byron Tucker will do the pitching in.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
First offering on its way. Low for ball one.
Come on, big guy.
Digging in, Tyler Naquin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Tyler.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Leading off for the Iron Pigs, the left fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Coming to the plate now, Jay Arroyo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a called strike down in the zone, nothing in one. Next will be the designated hitter, Earl Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now the runner's trying the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that. Especially
at the plate, Guadalupe Arias, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's over. Leading off the inning, Timothy Jarvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Timothy Jarvis.
First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Moffitt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Jarvis at third. Chu at second with two gone.
Number 64.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Let's go, big dog.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue.
Ready once again, now, Timothy Jarvis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding in, Guadalupe Arias. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Strike called. Now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Jarvis.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Naquin leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
He's up right here, right here. You're here.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
That was the swing right there.
Into the box now, Stephen Chu. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. 0-1, here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and so a big moment here, and standing in, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. The big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the...
And tire the side.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental.